talk to him. Now, you tell him to get his ass out of that bed and get down to Kent Street now.
Okay, calm down. Yeah.
He's half an hour late. I've got a taxi driver with his throat cut. Tell him to get down there now.
Leave it, yes. Shush you, mate. Get out. Charlie, you're late. Charlie, you are late.
Better late than never.
Nice of you to grace us with your presence. Okay, soft cock, let's go.
All right, what do you got?
All right. Looks like it's been cut from ear to ear, right through the jugular and through the windpipe. I'd say he'd be dead within a few minutes. Starting here. He's been attacked from behind, probably the back seat here. Staggered out, clutching his throat. He's got to about here, and he's collapsed about there. I reckon he'll be dead in a few minutes.
All right, well, you got the two passenger doors open.
Money's still there. What's happened while he's travelling along? No, too messy for a hit. I'd say he was travelling along doing probably 40 Ks and he hit this.
Oh, we've got to see a doctor now.
I understand that you've got to see a doctor, sir. There's no doctor here at the moment. If you could take...
Is there any doctors here? Is there any doctors at all?
Actually, mate, she's actually gone out for 10 minutes.
What do you mean she's gone out?
She's gone out for 10 minutes.
Well, the sign says you got a doctor.
Well, she just gone out for 10 minutes.
What do you mean 10 minutes? The sign says you got a doctor. Well, where is she?
What are you
Who are you?
Calm down. I'm
Shit, that's wrong. Where is she anyway?
What is going on?
Who are you?
It's a great day out there.
It's not a great day in here.
Oh, you look like the doctor.
Yeah,
You're
she
the
is
doctor.
the doctor.
I am.
Oh, we come
Why
to
don't
see you.
you
Not
come
Mrs.
in?
Who is this? Shut up. Who are you? Shut up.
Sorry, just thanks.
Bro, can you take a seat? I'm going to drag your mate out in a minute.
This is Leanne Williams.
Yes?
Detective Sergeant McCoy from Central Police.
This is about Martin.
Yeah, can I come in, please?
I was getting lunches. It came on the radio and they didn't say his name, but I knew it was Martin. He didn't come home. I always feel him getting into bed when he comes home.
Is there anyone you can stay with? Anyone that could come and stay with you here?
My parents are in Earlwood.
Would you like me to call them for you?
No, I can do that, thanks.
Okay. I'm very sorry about this.
Do you know why?
No, not yet. Looks like it wasn't robbery. Listen.
He has a ring, a wedding ring, and a photo in his wallet. I would like those.
Yeah, they'll be returned to you, and all his personal effects. There'll have to be an autopsy done. And at some time, you'll be asked to come down and identify the body. But only when you feel like doing it.
I understand.
Mum, are we going to school today?
Not today, Jackie.
What's wrong?
Come here, baby. Come give your mama a hug.
So do you use contraceptives, Mandy? You know, condom, the pill?
Oh, condom sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, just come through here. How often do you think sometimes would be?
Oh, we never got the money, really.
Right. Now, these headaches of yours, bad?
Yeah, it even makes her sick too. She's fainted there a couple of times.
Yeah? Right, how often do you think would be a couple of times? How often has she fainted?
4 or 5?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
that, yeah, about 4 or 5.
What have you done to your nose, Mitch?
There's nothing wrong with my
Well,
nose at all.
It's bleeding.
No,
it's
there's
bleeding.
nothing there. That's
You look
right.
swollen.
That's right. Don't worry about it. That's right. We're not here for that, are we?
Okay.
Could you go to Queensland? Do you reckon she's still capable to go to Queensland?
Look, at this point, I would say no.
And why's that?
Because this has a cross on it, which means it's positive, which means you're pregnant. Do you want to take that? How do you feel about that, Mandy?
Hey, but we're gonna have a kid, bub.
I don't know. I don't know.
Or is there anyone that can help you?
No, there's no one.
Brothers?
No, Maxine,
sisters?
there's no one at all.
Mitch, can we let Mandy answer for
Hey, me
herself?
and Greg's our only family, Maxine, all right?
Okay. So are you the father of this baby?
Well, I wouldn't be sitting next to her otherwise, would I?
Right, okay.
Well, she's still capable to go to Queensland, but isn't she?
Well, I don't know.
Well, is she capable or not?
Mitch, what we need to discuss is your options with this.
No, there's options. Come on, Bob, let's go anyway. We found out.
Yeah, I know.
We know there's options, all right? We know that. We're not throwing the kid in the bucket for
Well,
no
I'm
one,
not
all
asking
right?
you to do that. What I'm saying is that bringing up a baby's expensive. You're living on the streets.
Yeah, we know that as well.
Well, community services
Okay,
can
community-
help. Oh, okay. Okay.
So you're going to say anything, or are you just going to sit there? You haven't said anything in half an hour.
Oh, maybe I'm not in the mood for saying anything.
Well, you know, time of day would be nice.
Yeah, listen, if you want to be a cop, you be a bloody cop. Otherwise, piss off and do some other job, like landscape gardening. There, you can dig around with bullshit all day. Otherwise, you work cops' hours. You work cops' hours. You got that?
You right? Mandy, don't worry about this fainting, okay? It's your blood pressure's being affected by the pregnancy, so the blood's rushing from your head. It's causing it, all right?
Where's Mitch?
He's just out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you go get him?
Yeah, sure. You know, Mandy, if you want to have this baby, which I know you do, we've got to start looking after you a bit. You know, sleeping, eating properly, that sort of thing.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah?
Could you get Mitch?
Yeah, sure. So you can stay here tonight if you want.
I don't know.
I mean, all of you guys. I mean, Greg, Mitch, everyone. Just crash here until you're feeling better. It's just, you know.
I don't know. I have to speak to Mitch, so
Okay.
if you go get him.
All right. Just sit tight, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Drink that.
Nobody's fault at all, so don't worry about it. Shut up about my fault anyway. You know it was an accident. No, you're going to sit in the front seat of the cab. Shut up. Will you just shut up about it anyway? Forget about it. Don't worry about it. How can I forget about it? The cops are all over Kent Street. Let them stay there. They can stay there anyway. Who cares Kent Street? You just don't care, man. I'm just worried. Shut up then, will you? Will you just shut up about it?
Mitch, Mandy's asking for you.
Come back soon.
Hi, Greg, is it?
Yeah.
Greg, I'm Max. I just told Mandy if you guys need to crash anywhere, you can stay here. Okay?
No, we've got ourselves a spot.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Down at the railway tracks?
Oh, right. You're in Drake Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Lou.
Okay, no problems.
So what did you hear exactly?
Well, enough to know that it was probably them that
like
killed
what?
him.
Like what?
Well, they were talking about Kent Street, which is where it happened. They were talking about
Max,
the cops.
it's not enough to assume that these kids murdered someone.
They were whining.
Hey, we get all sorts in there. They could have been speed freaks.
Yeah, but you didn't see the look on their faces.
So-
They were worried about something.
So what, we're going on intuition? So we say, oh, Your Honour, they look guilty. They gave me that guilty look. That's good for the image.
Yeah, I know that. That's
Okay.
why I'm talking to
All right,
you.
where are they? Are they still in there?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you go back in there and talk to them, tell them exactly what you heard and give them a chance to explain themselves.
And?
Well, let's not dob them into the system, because once the system's got them, it'll just chew them up.
I know
Yes,
that.
they'll go to-
I know
okay,
all of
Max,
this.
that's what I'm saying. Just go back and talk to them.
Yeah, all right.
Let me know how you go, all right?
Yes, I will. Oh. Where is she?
I made them some tea. I don't know. They must have taken off. Do you want one?
No, thanks. Bill McCoy, please.
Quick, let's go. Come on, Donna, let's go. Quick. Come on, let's go. Quick. Come with me up now. Quick. Hurry up, come on, let's go. Run fast. Come on.
dogs, let me go. Love you, bub, love you, hate you, bub. I love you. I'm seeing ya. Love you, bub, let it go. Love you, bub. Bring him here. Love you, bub.
What have you done with him?
Mitch is fine, okay? He's been looked after. We're just trying to get in touch with his next of kin.
He doesn't have any family. They're all dead. Why are you doing this to him? He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, okay, that's what we're trying to establish here, though. I need some proof, okay?
You trying to blame him for robbing or something, just like people always do?
All right, why don't you tell me where Mitch was last night?
Mitch!
So, well, what's your second name? You must know what your second name is. What is it, Mitch or who? Right?
What's yours?
What's mine?
Yeah.
McCoy. What's yours? Well, there you go, I gave you mine. What's yours? Mitch or who?
Okay, Greg, we'll try again. How do we get in touch with your...
What did you say? I told him to piss off. Did
Look, Captain James doesn't have to be here, Greg. We could be talking to one of your parents, all right?
Oh, kid.
No idea how we can get in touch with your parents?
You know, we're talking to people who either work or live down around Kent Street. See if they saw or heard anything last night. You know, somebody saw something.
He was with me!
Yeah, where?
And Greg, all of us.
Where?
We were at the squad. Mind your own business.
Let's start with where you went last night.
Told you I went for dinner.
Yeah? Who with?
Myself.
What were you wearing?
The same things I'm wearing now.
It's pretty bad what happened. The taxi driver with his throat cut from here right around to here. Yeah, it could have started off as a rob or something gone wrong. Anything like that. Anything's possible. It was pretty bad.
You can have a durry. By any chance, would you?
Cigarette, Derry.
Yeah, it's all right, Vincent. I know what a durry is.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Culturally aware, eh?
Yeah, very funny. You got a cigarette there? Huh?
How'd you get blood on your runners, Greg? Greg, I asked you a question. How did you get blood on your runners?
Mate, I've already told you nothing already, so why am I going to answer now? I'm not saying anything else.
Mitch! Mitch!
Listen, there's no use screaming out to him because he can't hear you.
Mitch!
So you want to tell us about anything else?
Was Mandy around at all?
Yeah, Mandy's just down the hallway.
What, is she sitting down or?
Well, I don't know. Why?
Oh, well, she's pregnant. She's not all the best.
Bugger. She's pregnant? Yours?
Yeah, well, she's here with me, isn't she?
You're going to be a father?
Yeah.
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks a lot.
We're going to have to keep the boy Mitch here.
Hey,
or we
Mitch,
can let the girl
Mitch,
go.
you can't hold Mitch on suspicion,
No,
Bill.
I can't let him go back living on the street.
Okay, well, look, despite what you think he might have done, okay, he's still a minor and he's still got rights.
Yeah, and he's innocent.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's my brief, Bill. Yes, he is.
Listen, Vincent, if I hunt him out the door, he's going to bolt for it. You know
he?
that? Because he is. He'll take off. Now, I'll get on to community services. I'll find out if his parents really are dead.
Okay, all right.
If they are, docs will know about it. We can get a guardian down here.
All right. I want that guardian to be courier, hey?
Okay, yep, I see
All right,
what
when are you going to get the guardian
Good luck.
for me?
As soon as possible, Vincent.
All right, well, I'll get on to one too.
Okay.
You don't mind if I take Mandy with me back down to the centre?
Thanks for coming down short notice.
That's
And
okay.
you keep in touch, won't you?
Yes, Bill. You know what Mandy thinks?
Okay, I managed to get their names. And I got Greg Spring, Mitch Stewart, and Mandy Lease. They've been living together for 12 months. Both
Greg,
boys
can
are
you get on
state
forensic?
wards and don't know about the girl.
What about the parents?
Got anything of the
No,
parents?
nothing. Just
Mitch's,
attitude.
Mitch's folks are dead.
Yep.
Don't know about the girl.
They're dead.
That's it. We can't hold them, mate.
I know we can't hold
What do you want to do? Take them down to detention
Ducks
centre?
and I get their heads together over this. We're stuck.
I know. Okay, what else? We got anything else we can hold them on?
Yeah, we've got
Any
a couple of
outstanding
priors,
warrants?
but nothing significant. I mean, you know, nothing current, and it's only petty stuff anyway.
Well, it's this Mitch. He's the one that's got me bugging. It's like he's talking about the
The kid with the blood on his shoes.
The
The kid with the blood on his shoes, it matches that of the taxi drivers.
Good. Let's get him something to eat, and then we'll keep working on it again.
Shit. Honestly. You know, Jerry, they are 14 and 15 years old. They should be in a park. They should be playing frisbee or something, not killing people.
Well, are you sure they did it?
Well, yeah, it looks that way. It's just, you know, how many times do we have to see a state ward in shit up to their ears before somebody works out what a lousy parent the government makes? I mean, what kind of a parent does the government make?
A really, really bad one. But
Exactly.
Maxine, someone's got to take responsibility for their own actions and say, hey, I did it.
But Jerry, these kids don't even know they've got choices, you know?
Hi, Jerry. Can you make a bed up in the back room, in the meeting room for me? Because Mandy's actually going to stay the night. Is that okay?
Oh, great. Hi, Mandy.
So, Mandy, just follow Jerry. Just go around that way.
I'll meet you out there.
Thanks, Dale. Can I have a word to you? Well, if you didn't take my advice, I don't know why you asked me, Max.
Well, because they said they were going to go to Queensland.
Going
and
to
I think it's better
Queensland,
to
were
do
they?
something
They
now.
just said they were going to Queensland. I don't see why you couldn't have gone out to the squat, pulled them aside, had a quiet word with them,
Right.
told them what you heard.
Well, for a start off, I wasn't sure where they were going to be, and it was a split-second decision. It was just something I did.
I would have come with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, so you just dump your client at the court
Well, not
and just
necessarily
go
done
to
my
the
client. I would
squad.
have just came with you. I would have put it aside, yeah.
Well, you didn't say that before, when I needed you.
Max, you asked for my advice, I told you to go and talk to them. You didn't talk to them. What pisses me off now is they're with Bill. They're in his hands, and that's not the best place for a Koori lad. You know that.
You honestly believe that it would have made any difference at all if I'd convinced them to give themselves up? They wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, yes, I do. But the option, if you'd given them the option...
Oh, please.
You
I
didn't
asked
give
you
them
for
an
options
option,
before.
Maxie,
That's
and
what I
you didn't
asked you
talk
for.
to them. Did you talk to them?
I don't want to argue with you. Okay, Vince? Mandy?
Everything was gonna be good. We're gonna have a family. Everything was gonna be so good. They ruined it.
Who ruined? Who's ruined?
The cops. They're gonna put him in jail.
Mandy, they can't if he's innocent.
But they will. Yes, they will. I know they will.
Well, what about your parents?
They don't give a shit about me. Okay?
How do you know? How can you be sure?
Because they locked me up. And they yelled at me, and they screamed at me, and just because I didn't like school, they hated me. But my sister Donna, well, that was just a whole different story, you know.
Well, how long's it been since you've seen them? Since you've seen your family?
I don't know. A couple of years. Don't really care.
Well, they might be able to help you.
They won't help me, alright? They'll take her away. They'll take it away.
I know. Mandy, you're gonna need help.
I don't want any help from them.
You know what happens to a lot of girls like you?
What?
We get a lot of girls that come in here pregnant. They work the wall, Mandy. They become prostitutes.
So
Is that
what?
what
I'm
you
not
want?
gonna do that. I'm never gonna do that.
Why not? Why not?
Because I hate that shit, you know? That's just shocking, degrading yourself. I would never do that to myself.
Mandy, how are you going to fend for yourself? You know, you've got to think Mitch might not be here. He may well go to jail, and if he is, what are you going to do?
I can do it, all right?
There are
I'll
bills,
do
there's
it.
rent, there's nappies, there's doctor's bills.
Yeah, I can do it. God! You don't understand. I'm not gonna have my family near my baby or me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just leave it alone.
Oh, Bill, I've spoken to Kathy Axton. Mitch Stewart's appointed guardian at Docks. She said she's going to come on over, take him into custody, and then you guys can get on with your investigation.
Good. Just go make sure he doesn't bugger off too.
Yeah, make sure he's under constant supervision.
Ah, where's she been for the past 12 months while he's
I
been
don't
living?
know. Look,
Did
Bill,
you
we've been
ask her
trying
that?
to look for him. It's just clear he never wanted to be found.
Yeah, the too hard basket, I know.
Yeah, well, I'm taking Greg Spring too.
You're not taking him anywhere. You're not
Why,
taking
you charged
anywhere. No, but I will. That's what it takes to hold him here. I'll charge him. Now, we got a blood match on the shoes, and he hasn't got an alibi. So if you want me to charge him on that evidence, just to hold him here and I don't get a confession, it's not going to stand up in court. You know the John Dory, Vincent.
Yeah.
What, you want me to charge him on circumstantial evidence, do you?
That's your decision, Bill, not mine.
Hey, don't talk to me about
don't
decisions.
throw it
Not
back on
today,
me,
Vincent.
Bill.
Don't talk to me about decisions.
Come on, Mitch, let's go.
Was Mandy here?
No, I don't know where she is. Come on, we've got to go.
No, I'm not going nowhere. I'll speak to her.
Hey, you got no choice in the matter. You got no choice.
You're going to get me out. I'm not speaking. I want to speak to Mandy first. I'm not going anywhere.
I'll carry you out of here on my shoulder.
Ben Circus is back in town. You'll need something to throw over his
He
head.
hasn't even been charged for Ginny. Can you get Noel for me, please?
I'm not going. No. I'm not going nowhere. I'll speak to her first. I'm not going anywhere.
You're going to make it hard. Okay, no worries. No, clean him up. Come on.
No.
Come on.
I'm not
Get
going
out,
anywhere.
Mitch.
Where's Mandy first?
You'll see Mandy. Let's go. Vince jacket.
Yeah, put this over your head.
Come on. Break it away. Somebody open that door.
Detention center, get away! Back up!
This is just bullshit. Okay, sit down.
Now, Greg, let's run through the whole thing again. Okay. You were overheard discussing the murder. We got a pair of your shoes with the taxi driver's blood all over them. And you were wearing those shoes last night, apparently, as you told one of the detectives here. That means that we've got enough evidence to put you at the scene of the crime. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So why were you there?
I saw it afterwards, mate. I came over and there was blood everywhere.
So why didn't you report it to the police?
Because every time I go to the police, all I cop is shit.
Did you talk to anybody about this?
No,
Did you tell anybody about it?
No,
What about
nobody.
Mitch?
He wasn't even there.
No, I know, you keep telling us he wasn't there, but what did you tell him? What did you say to him?
I didn't tell him anything. I've told you this.
Okay, so when you saw the taxi driver, after the attack, what was he doing?
Nothing. He wasn't moving. He had a big cut on his neck. There was blood everywhere. I'm just not going to go near a guy. He looked dead to me.
He looked dead. How do you know he's dead?
I've told you this all before.
How do you know he's dead? You saw somebody lying there, so did you go over and check? Did you check his breathing or his pulse? Did you touch him or
I'm not going to
anything?
go touch anyone with blood all over him. No way.
You didn't touch him or anything like that?
No,
So
I
how do you know
didn't
he was
touch him.
dead?
Because
If you
I've
didn't
already
check.
told you he wasn't breathing, he wasn't moving.
But what tells you he was dead?
Oh, mate, just
sit down.
I'm getting out of here.
Sit down, please.
What do you mean, sit down? What should I?
Because I want you
This
to...
is
Why
just
you think he was
bullshit.
dead?
Calm down, please.
Sit down. Okay, let's run it again. How do you know the guy was dead?
He wasn't moving!
Okay, you told me that. You told me he wasn't moving.
Well, there you go. That's all I know.
You see him in a pool of blood and you don't check to see if he's dead. What tells you he's dead? Are there any markings on him?
He's not moving. There's a cut on his neck and that's it.
Where's the cut on his neck?
Just there.
But the guy was lying face down in the dark. How could you see a cut on his neck there?
What are you talking about? Of course I could see it.
Don't
That was
tell
where
me.
the blood was all coming from.
How could you see the cut on the guy's throat unless you rolled him over?
I already told you I didn't touch
see
him.
the cut. Yeah, I know you're telling me you didn't touch him. So
So-
how could you see the cut on his throat when he's lying down, face down on the ground in the dark? How could you
See?
see the cut on his throat?
What
How
do I
could you
want to
see
do?
that? How could you see that? What have you got, X-ray vision or something here?
Well, call it good eyes, yeah.
Call it good eyes. I call it good eyes, all right. Seeing through somebody's neck. And you're telling me you didn't roll him over to have a look?
I didn't touch him. How many times do I have to tell you?
Okay, did you ever get inside the taxi?
No.
You've never got inside the
I've already
taxi?
told you all this.
So if we find your fingerprints inside the taxi, outside the taxi, anywhere in the
Oh,
crime
who
scene,
cares?
we know you're bullshitting. So stop bullshitting. Give us the truth here.
I've been telling you the truth the whole
Then
time.
tell me bullshit. Just tell me the truth.
It was an accident,
Okay,
all right?
so you get
It was
inside
an
the taxi.
accident.
You get inside that taxi.
fucking accident,
You get inside
all right?
that taxi. You're outside. It went fine.
It was an accident.
Why was it an accident?
I'm telling you it was an
We
accident.
find your fingerprints. You're gone.
He was
you know
dead.
that.
It was an accident.
Where?
He was supposed to get hurt.
Where?
What? The
What are
other
you
night.
talking about?
The taxi driver, it was an accident, all right? He wasn't supposed to get killed. It was an accident. It was an accident. No one was supposed to get hurt. I didn't mean it.
All right. Are you prepared to make a statement about this?
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Detective McCoy.
Listen, you could have
Pushed him
done that.
very
You could have done the
nicely.
interview. You had the chance.
I would have given him without the strong arm crap. He's just a kid, for God's sake.
Listen, the little kid's lost his father because of that turd. He deserves it. He deserves everything.
Detective Sergeant Bill McCoy, Mr. John Spring, Greg's father.
G'day, stepfather, Rachel. It's unreal. I can't believe he's done this, you know.
No, well, he has. But I don't believe he was the only one involved, despite what it says there.
You know, he always got everything he needed at home, you know, 3 meals a day, a roof over his head, his own room. You know, his mother and I always made sure he didn't want for anything. You know, sure, there were some rules, but you've got to have some discipline, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, and then he just took off.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Mr. Spring, your stepson will be taken out to a detention centre tonight, so if you and your wife would like to come along, then you're quite welcome.
Yeah, well, I suppose I should, eh?
He can make life much easier for himself. He just gave up who was involved in this with him. So, whatever you can do to make him aware of that would be a big help.
Mate, he's never listened to me about anything.
Well, he stands to face a life sentence.
Greg?
How's it going?
Get yourself in a bit of mischief.
Yeah. Where's Mum?
Oh, she couldn't face it just at the moment. Can't say I blame her either, can you? After everything else you put her through.
Yeah, suppose not, eh?
Will he go to jail?
No, if he's convicted, he'll probably go into one of the detention centres and, I mean, he's only 15, so...
Oh, my God. Did he say why?
Apparently it started off as a robbery and your husband struggled.
But you
caused
said that all the money was still there in the taxi, is that right?
Yeah, well, once your husband struggled, then the guy
So
panicked and he took
there was
off. And...
no point killing him at all, was there?
No, it looks that way.
Sorry, do you want another drink? Help yourself.
Yeah, thanks, I will.
He's going to stop, you know. Driving cabs. I hated the hours he's working. We never see each other. So his brother had lined him up a job selling computers. And he knows all about that stuff.
Hi, Richard and Martin Williams. Either we can't come to the phone or we're waiting to see who's ringing before we pick it up. Leanne keeps telling me this message is offensive. If you're not offended, speak after the beep.
I want that boy to die the way my Marty died.
Two minors have been detained in connection with the murder and are helping police with their inquiries. Both are believed to be state wards who eluded their custodial officers from the Department of Community Services.
Discussion. I'm not going to argue about this. It's just no. I'm not going to have a discussion about
It's
this.
movies at Lisa's house, Mum. I'm not going to some gang rape or some rape
Did you
party.
hear me? I said no, no, no.
Dad lets me.
Oh, well, with very few exceptions, I am not your father's.
Worse luck.
I beg your pardon?
I didn't
I
say
beg your
anything,
pardon?
all right?
Yes, you did. What did you
Just
say?
shut up!
Right, you can go to your room, Sloane.
I'm already going to my
Good.
room.
Well, we agree on something, don't we? Stupid bitch. What's happening? I am losing my mind. I'm losing grip on reality, Charlie.
Oh, that good, huh?
Oh, take me away. So, how did you go last night?
Oh, it was late. Got Mitch settled in over at Stanmore Street Refuge at about 11.
Right.
But his mood didn't settle.
Well, you know the other one confessed, don't you, Greg?
Yeah, how does that make you feel? Vindicated?
Well, no, that's actually not why I mentioned it.
Hey,
I know.
are you
I
the
know.
guy defending those kids, are you?
What?
God.
I said, are you
What?
the guy defending those kids?
What kids? What
Hey,
are you talking
I
about?
was talking to you.
What are you talking about?
I knew Marty
want your money?
Williams. I knew him.
Just
I
keep
don't
it
want the
down.
money. He was a good bloke, right? And those kids who killed him should be bloody strung up and tortured, right? And if some smart ass like you getting paid with my taxes
When did this happen?
I will come after you with a bloody hammer.
Are you threatening my life?
Yes, I am.
No, when did this happen? Hey, that's assault.
That's really...
You know he's a lawyer.
How does that make you feel?
Get out of my way.
How does that make you feel? That's all.
Get out of my
How does
way.
that make you feel?
Arsehole, shut up, you bitch. Give me a break.
You feel. That make you feel well. Make you feel.
I just...
Yes,
Hey, Vince,
Give us a break.
Mitch Stewart has put a chair through a window at Stanmore Street Refuge Centre
is he all right?
Well, they don't know. He disappeared. He followed the chair shortly after. 15-foot he jumped.
You're joking. You're supposed to be under constant supervision, Vincent. Constant.
Calm
that
down,
word must
Bill.
be in one of your
Calm
legal
down.
books. isn't
Calm
it?
down.
I am calm. What are
Yeah,
you
well, then
talking
we can both work out how to get him back.
Yeah, I'll tell you how we're getting back. We circulate the murdering little prick.
He's not a murdering little prick. He's a young lad who made one big mistake.
Oh, he's a young lad that made one big mistake,
Yes,
is he? Would you be saying this if he'd stuck one of your mob? Would you?
Hey, all I do is mop up after some bad parenting, Bill. Some
what-
shocking parenting, in
What
fact.
shocking parenting.
Where's your son?
What?
Where's your son?
What are you talking about? Where's my son?
Yeah, is he jamming a knife in some cabbie somewhere?
What, do you know where he is?
Do you?
Do you know where he is?
Do you? The only thing I know is you weren't there for him.
All right, if you could just run through exactly what happened for me, please.
Well, we were driving along
Yep.
and I asked him to pull over
Yep.
and he asked me for the money.
Yeah.
And I said I had none and he started getting angry. And so, like, I pulled out the knife.
Right, but where'd you pull the knife out from?
Pulled it out from my sleeve.
Did the taxi driver see you pull the knife out?
No, he didn't see me pull it out.
Okay, what happened then?
I put it up to his throat
Yeah.
next to me.
Okay, do you want to just take me around and show you?
There.
Whereabouts?
In the front seat there.
Front seat? Well, you just take us around. You get in the front seat and just show me exactly what you did. You pulled the knife out, then what?
Out of here.
Yeah.
Pulled it up like that.
Yeah, you held it up. What, you held it with the point towards his face, was it? Or
Yeah. And to his neck.
to his neck, was it like that? Okay, what happened then?
And then his foot must have slipped or something.
Yeah.
And he pulled out and he hit there. And as we hit it and we came and we crashed into the wall.
Yeah.
And he fell forward and onto the knife.
So he fell forward and the knife, what?
Went into his throat.
Stabbed him in the throat, did it? Okay, could you just step out here, please? Well, do you realise that if you're found guilty, you could go to jail for 25 years?
Yeah.
Which means you'd be, what, about 40 when you came out? So you'd be about 40 now. That's a long time in jail, isn't it? Do you want to spend that amount of time in there? Okay, I'll tell you exactly what we've got here. See, what we've found is the taxi driver was actually attacked from behind. So whoever it was sitting behind. And the pattern of the blood inside the taxi there suggests that he was facing forward when it happened. Okay? So what that tells me is that you're covering for somebody. Because whoever was sitting behind actually had the knife to the taxi driver's throat. So it didn't happen from the front. Now, it's very admirable. It's very admirable that you are defending your mate, but it sounds to me like you're covering for Mitch. If Mitch's fingerprints are on here, it tells us you're lying. Is it Mitch you're covering for? Was he the one sitting in the back seat with the knife to the taxi driver's throat? And then when it hit the curb, he accidentally fell onto the knife, cutting his throat. Was that Mitch sitting in behind? It was Mitch, wasn't it?
He's 15. His name's Mitch, and he's the best guy that I could possibly get. So, I'm having the baby.
But, Bub, you're only 14 years of age.
I'm having the baby.
But you can't, Bub. You're only 14 years...
You
Look, come
can't
home.
rule me, okay?
You're only
you
14.
Can't tell me. You have
Mrs.
no
Lee.
idea
I just want
what's
you to
good
come
for me,
home.
alright?
I just want you to come home. We can sort out
Okay,
something.
Mrs.
Mandy,
Lee.
we can sort out something
Look,
about this.
I know this
no,
is...
butt out. Wait a minute, I'm talking to my daughter.
I know this is not the decision you would have Mandy make, but I actually think it's important to at least respect her decision.
You don't tell me that my daughter has a choice. I'm the one. I'm the mother. You're just the doctor. Mandy, you cannot have the baby yet, Bub.
Yeah. I'm having
You're only 14. He's 15. He's 15.
So
You're
what?
14. You're only little kids.
Mandy,
so what?
your mother
You're
would...
not kids. You haven't been here with me for the last year.
But
You don't know
took
what
off.
I've been through.
I've been
You don't
through hell
know.
too, just the same as you. Do you know what it's like?
Mandy, your mother would like you to come home
I want
and
you
live
to
with
come
her.
home, Bub.
Are you
Just come
joking?
home.
Are you seriously joking?
No, I'm serious.
She's as mad as a cut snake. She's mental. She runs around the house like a mental case, and I can't stand her. I can't be near her. That's the
Mandy,
thing.
how
I
could you
can't.
talk like that?
I
How
can-
could you
I
talk
can
like that?
quite
That is
easily
wrong.
like that.
Mandy.
You're my baby. I love you.
what
I don't treat you like that. Where are you
Mandy.
getting this from?
Excuse me?
What?
I'm sorry. Can you give us a moment alone, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
I can't believe you gave her permission. You gave her permission to make her choice. Now it is going to be harder for me to deal with her.
Mrs. Lees, she's been living on the streets for a year. She's been fending
You've
for
already
herself.
told me that. I know
yes,
that.
I know. But that's very, very important. She's been through a lot. She needs you now more than she has
I need
ever
her
needed
too.
you before.
But I don't want you to give her permission to do what she wants. She's only 14 years of age. How do you think I feel as a mother when she's been out in the street every day trying to survive while I'm being at home waiting for a phone call?
How do you think she feels? She's 14, she's pregnant,
I
she's
know,
made a decision.
I know.
She needs you.
I know she needs me, for God's sake. How do you think I feel when my daughter stands there and calls me all these stinking names? That is my baby. And then you give her permission to act like this to me? How do you think I feel? It's always what yous want. You tell this, you do that. And I have my daughter sitting here hating me. And all I want is my baby to come home to me. And you're saying, this is her choice. Excuse me, Mum, you don't have a choice. You brought her into this world, but you don't have a choice? It does not work that way. Maybe you perceive things differently, but so be it, but not me.
But if you don't allow her that latitude, she will either keep this baby or she will not, but she will not be living with you.
Excuse me, I need to see the doctor now.
Come
I'm
on,
desperate.
You told me I was going to get here an hour ago.
If you leave, you're welcome.
Quick, come on.
2 hours, I got to see her. Is she there? Hang on. Maxine!
Let's go, hurry up, quick.
Bill, let's go. They got Mitch Stewart and Mandy Lee's highway patrol picked them up in a stolen vehicle.
Oh, good, because we've got a fingerprints match on the knife. It's Mitch's.
Good. Where's the card from?
You're a nosy bastard. It's the taxi driver's wife. She's off to go to the funeral.
You know, I see a lot of this. I see a lot of young people that are innocent, you know, really just kids that have made a mistake. You know what you should do? You get your shit together inside. How's that, hey? You didn't manage to get it together outside. All right? So why don't you get it together inside? For Mandy. All right? No. Hey, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's believing in yourself. Stay off the heroin, stay off the smack. Stay away from the needle. Don't get caught up in that shit. It'll kill you, Mitch. I'm serious. And that's not what Mandy wants. Mandy wants you. We've had so much done to us, and yet we've still got the biggest smile on the face of this earth. So don't lose that smile, eh? And don't forget who you really are. That's why I asked you where you're from. And you say, oh, old people, what are they going to do for me? I'm not trying to lecture you, bro. I'm just trying to give you some advice.
That's what you're doing, brother.
You know, Mitch, you made a mistake, all right? It was an accident. I mean, the world out there won't class it as an accident, but it was. So you got to forgive yourself too.
Here they come.
Mitchell, Darren Stewart, I'm charging you with the murder of Martin Williams on the night of 16 April this year. You are not obliged to say or do anything. Anything you say or do may be given in evidence. Do you understand that? You must advise that you have the right to communicate with or attempt to communicate with a legal practitioner. You also have the right to communicate with or attempt to communicate with
next week.
So what do we got here?
We got a bloke chained to the track.
A practical joke.
Well, I don't know what he told you, but the real reason is because he was chained up by some little pricks at work here.
A workplace ritual.
So I think it's your attitude that's spurring him on. To turn the boy into a man or something, is that what this is?
But when the rules are set aside...
What do you know about pushing around?
I know, mate.
Have you ever been under a boat with an oxy stuck at your feet with flames going at it?
the game could be murder.